In the heart of a lush forest, where the songs of birds and the rustling of leaves created a symphony of nature, lived a young woman named Lila. Lila was known for her gentle spirit and her deep appreciation for the world around her. She had a remarkable gift, the ability to communicate through silence. Lila's village often sought her wisdom, as her silent presence had a way of soothing troubled hearts and calming restless minds. She would sit by the riverside, under the shade of a grand oak tree, and villagers would come to her seeking guidance. One day, a weary traveler named Jonah arrived in the village. He had been wandering for months, searching for answers to questions that seemed to dance just beyond his reach. Hearing about Lila's gift, Jonah approached her with a heart heavy with questions. He began pouring out his thoughts, anxieties, and fears, seeking solace in her silent wisdom. Lila listened with deep understanding, her eyes reflecting the sincerity of his words. When Jonah finished, he looked at her expectantly, waiting for her to speak. However, Lila remained silent. She held Jonah's gaze, her eyes speaking volumes in the absence of words. Jonah felt a sense of calm wash over him, as if Lila's silence had wrapped him in a warm embrace. As the sun dipped below the horizon, Lila gestured for Jonah to follow her. She led him to a clearing where fireflies danced in the evening air. Lila sat down and patted the ground next to her, inviting Jonah to join her. In the quiet of the evening, surrounded by the soft glow of fireflies, Lila picked up a small pebble and dropped it into a pond. The ripples spread outward, creating patterns on the water's surface. Jonah watched the ripples with fascination. "What does this mean?" he finally asked. Lila turned to him and spoke softly, her voice carrying the weight of her wisdom. "Just as a pebble creates ripples in the pond, our thoughts and words create ripples in our lives and the lives of others. Sometimes, silence can be more powerful than words." Jonah pondered her words, a realization dawning upon him. He had been seeking answers outside himself, when the true wisdom he sought lay within the stillness of his own heart and mind. With Lila's guidance, Jonah learned to embrace moments of silence. He discovered that within the quiet, he could find clarity, peace, and the answers he had been seeking. Lila's gift of communication through silence had ignited a transformation within him, leading him on a journey of self-discovery and inner peace. Years later, Jonah became known as a wise traveler, sharing the lessons he had learned from Lila with people he met on his journeys. He showed them that in a world filled with noise and distractions, the power of silence could unlock profound insights and create ripples of positive change in their lives. And so, in the heart of the lush forest, where fireflies danced and silence held its own melody, Lila's story became a reminder of the transformative power of silence. She taught everyone that within the quiet spaces of their lives, they could find the strength, wisdom, and inner peace they had been searching for. A lesson that echoed through time, guiding people to listen not only with their ears, but also with the silence of their hearts.